Say hello to my audience.
Hello, Caroline.
Where are you?
Alicia.
Do you see yourself?
Jim. Eric.
Dana.
Brandon.
Hey there.
Audience member Jim.
Alright, did I get everybody? Hopefully. Alright. Let's see here. Alright. Words are very powerful. A person can put a lot of emotion in a word, a lot of passion. Some people can define themselves by what they think of God, or other people by Democrats or Republicans or football. And I have 3 words for you that may give you a glimpse of what I'm passionate about. So I want to start with dragons. Because dragons open my imagination. When I was a child, my friend across the street would tell me stories about ogres and magic and dragons. And that got me into reading. I started reading a lot of books. And you can, with a book, you can go anywhere. You can imagine anything. Anything can happen. It opens up your world to the realm of possibilities. And the dragon is a very romantic image, flying through the sky, power, potential. I think that everyone has almost an inner dragon, a kind of power that they don't fully tap into. Anyone can be anything and accomplish whatever they want. And there are no real dragons in the sky, but there is danger in the air. And I'm talking about drones. Now this is a very controversial issue. I'd like you to stick with me for a moment. Drones, I think, represent an unprecedented power grab by the executive branch. They have taken control of life and death way far beyond and exceeding the powers granted them by the Constitution. The National Defense Authorization Act of 2012 and 2013 gave the executive branch the power to unilaterally declare anyone, anywhere, a terrorist, and detain them indefinitely, without charge or trial, forever. That means that if you're an American citizen, minding your own business, and they want to call you a terrorist and drag you away, they have something to point to, and say that's alright. And just recently, Obama has come out and said that this extends to assassinations as well. Certain unnamed, high-level, and informed officials can decide you're a terrorist and kill you. Dead. And I don't know about you, but I think this is solely a problem, you know, kind of directly in violation of due process, that whole deal. They argue that due process doesn't necessarily mean judicial process. It could just mean that they went through a process of deciding to kill you. Which, I don't know, that seems like, you know, a little fudging it for me, but... And you put that in the context of all extensive data mining throughout the United States, where they intercept all phone calls, all text messages, everything on the internet. This video I'm recording right now is going to a database in the Utah desert. Now this is not hearsay, this is not conspiracy theories. Well, it is a conspiracy theory, but anyway. NSA officials have come out to speak about this and say that there is this giant, huge computer database that stores all this information. Yeah, so I think that's a problem. I think that's something that we should not be proud about when we're passing it on to the next generation. Which brings me to my 3rd word, diapers. I wish to be a father. I wish to pass my genes on. It is a basic genetic urge. It's the entire purpose of life. That's why we're here today. It's because our ancestors said we need our descendants to live on. And I want my descendants to live long, happy lives. I want them to become fathers. I want them to become grandfathers. I want to have it passed on down. But I'm worried. I'm very, very worried about the world we're leaving for our children. For this little guy right here. What is he going to do? He's not much younger than me, but whatever. There are serious problems. There's a constant restriction of rights in the face of a never-ending war on terror. We're currently deploying troops to 35 countries in Africa. That's an expansion of... It's never going to end. It's never going to end. There's no reason to think that it ever would. There is climate change. It's widely accepted by people that hold scientific values that carbon dioxide is being released into the air, and it's trapping heat, and it's causing chaos. It's melting the Arctic ice, and that causes all kinds of problems with the airflow and all the... It's not climate change, it's climate chaos. And it's going to be a huge, huge problem. This is not simple things that we can just pass on and see what happens. And also there's a massively accumulating debt set to never stop. It just goes up and up and up, debt. You have to get in debt to get a car, you have to get in debt to get a house, you have to get in debt to get an education, and besides that you have to be in debt, you're in debt just being born here from the national debt. Our children are set up to be enslaved to the financial system for eternity. So we have some problems here. We're passing on tyranny of a drone, when we should be passing on the freedom and potential of a dragon. And Thomas Jefferson had a quote. No, Benjamin Franklin had a quote. And I'm probably going to botch it, but it's like, a society that gives up a little liberty for a little security will receive neither and won't deserve them either. You won't get security, you won't get liberty, and you won't deserve it either. So we need to stand up for our liberty and for our future generations. So maybe you can see what I'm passionate about from that. But thanks for listening to me. Have a good day.